Hi and welcome back to my booktube channel. My name is Sam and today we are on part 2, but technically part 5 of the Lost in Europe vlogs, in which for some reason 2023 has just aligned to be like a year of travel almost. I've never travelled this much in a year. You'll see what I mean by that as I keep vlogging. But yeah, in today's video we are covering my time in France. It was only one day and we were in Marseille, but specifically went out of Marseille to a town called Cassis, which is this little beach town. I did go in the ocean. It was freaking freezing. And I did cut up my foot in the water because it was a rock beach and there was loads of big boulders under the water. And me being me, of course I had to end up hurting myself. So I like scraped open my like big toe and stuff. I'm not going to show you because you have to pay for that footage. But yeah, I sliced open my foot in a few places and I didn't notice until I came out and I was bleeding, so that was great. Welcome to the vlog. But yeah, in today's video we're going to be covering the time in France, and I'm also going to update you on the progress I'm making in this book. I am going to be honest, it is currently my last day on the trip, but I'm coming back to film the intros and outros for these videos because I didn't do them already. So I am further in this book than I was when I was in France, but who cares about that? I'll just give you my update now while I'm filming. But yeah, this video is going to be in France, so enjoy the footage and I'll see you on the other end.
Marseille, this is the cathedral of the city, Notre Dame la Majeure, Our Lady the biggest, and in fact is one of the biggest French cathedrals, 150 meters long, 50 meters large, 75 meters high. Built along the second half of the 19th century, it was built by the great Marseille architect in the 19th century, Henri-Jacques Esperandieu, and it was built in this particular mixture of styles, Neo-Romanesque and Neo-Byzantinian style, with a very
So our day in Cassis began with our tour guide giving us a tour of the local port on the way to Cassis. As you can see, that point in the distance right there is one of the highest points in Europe, and we were beginning our trip by going all the way up this mountainside path all the way over there to have a look at the top. and be on one of the highest points in Europe.
Own a house here, but they come in 2 or 3 times a year. They come for a week, for a couple of weeks, sometimes for a month.
We passed a lot of vineyards along the way to the top of the mountain, and yeah, it was a very scary path. We met a bus coming down when we were on our way out, and there was a lot of manoeuvring to try and get us both through. But at the top there was loads of beautiful flowers and greenery. It was very beautiful. And then here is the absolutely breathtaking view of the old port down at the bottom. So this is the view from one of the highest points in Europe. It was absolutely breathtaking. And then, because the roads were too small for the bus down into the actual Cassis bit, we had to take a little train that was adorable. And I was pushed up to the edge, so I was gripping my phone to make sure I didn't drop it. But yeah, we headed down into Cassis, and it was eventually, you'll see, a really small, beautiful little town on the little sea. I tried mussels for the first time, and I probably won't have them again because there wasn't much to them, but I enjoyed them for what they were. And then we headed over to the little pebble beach. Here's another view of the harbour. This is basically the main point of Cassis, all of that point there. But yeah, it's just so beautiful. And here's me in the water. It was absolutely freezing, like so cold, but it was nice to be in the ocean for after a while. I've not been in the ocean for like a decade, so then we got back to the ship and chilled and had some dinner, and then I went and saw Hairspray, the musical that was on at the time, and it was a lot of fun and they were really good. Right, so as I'm in my little nook, it's a little sofa opposite the window. I'll tell you about the book. So, as of right now, my last day of the trip, not my time in France, I am 274 pages into this book and I am loving it. It's so much fun. It's just kind of refreshing because I feel like I haven't read anything like this in a while. It's just very much YA. It's all the melodrama, but also kind of like the dark themes, but they kind of like could be solved easily. It's like I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it, and I love that the main characters aren't like love interests, because we've seen enough of that already, where there's like a rebellion and the two characters are like opposite sides and in love. Like we've seen enough of that. I'm readjusting because my arm's dying. But yeah, I really love that in this book, the main characters aren't love interest. They're not completely gone, but I just love that it's not the main characters, because I don't know if I could read 400 pages of whining and pining. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it where we are so far. I really hope this is just a standalone. I think it is. But if this drags on to another book, I don't think I'll be picking up the second one. But I'm hoping it'll be self-contained, and basically the kind of rebellion elements are starting to heighten, the plans are starting to go wrong, all the paths are crossing, we've got twists and turns, and I'm just really enjoying it. So yeah, all the tension is going up. We have the rebellion is starting to get wrong, and I like that the rebellion isn't organised. It's very messy and very all over the place, and it's very much a collection of gangs. And it's kind of realistic because, like, in normal stories, it's like, oh, they all just work together to defeat the government. In this one, it's like, no, they're gangs. They're working against each other as well as working together. So I just find it very interesting. And I'm not going to say spoilers because I would recommend reading this book. But there's just, like, my vague outlines. I love that the main characters aren't love interests. And the tension and the world building is very fun. I do really hope we get to see outside of the ship, but I do know that the main focus is on the ship, but I'd like to see a bit of outside it. It's a bit of the Federated States, which is like a break-off of the United States in this like 2094 setting. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far, so I definitely recommend it. That's my update. I'll let you know when I finish it. Now, that is the end of the video. I'm just going to address how I look right now, like this. This is what happens when I don't bring a shaving kit for a week-long trip. Well, over a week, actually, I think it has. No, it's been a week. But this is what happens when I don't have a shaving kit for a week. I get this horrible thing. I can't wait to shave it off. But I just thought I'd address it before we get any further into this series, because it's not going to be here forever. I can't wait to get rid of it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a very beautiful day. Lovely little town. And yeah, that was the vlog. So next one will be in Italy. We're going to 3 destinations in the next video, or at least like 3 days. 3 days or 2 days? 3 days in Italy. We're going to Rome, we're going to Pompeii, we're going to Florence, and a few other places in between. So make sure to watch out for that video. It'll probably come up straight after this one, if we're going to be honest. But yeah, like, comment and subscribe if you like this video. Let me know down in the comments if you've been to Cassis, if you've been to France. Let me know how was it, how did it go, did you have any fun adventures? But yeah, subscribe if you want to see the rest of it, and hit the bell notification thing if you want to be notified when I post, which will be more often during these holiday periods now. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!